This is TMP, Fire Extraordinaire, all that jazz. This is going to be a quick video on how to take out that sentry. You may be wondering, hey, why is that big ugly thing in the left hand corner? Why, it's pretty simple. So that you can see what keys I'm actually hitting. Because it's kind of simple. Or it's simple, but it'll help, is the way I'm going to put it. Okay, so if you've never seen the jump before, it's this one. Yeah, that's just me holding the crouch through it. You don't need to do that. You just go like all that jazz. Okay, so I'm going to cover up how to do this jump. I'm going to be doing it in slow motion. I'm going to cover up 2 variations of this jump. There are 2 variations. Trust me on it. It's really helpful to know them both, because they're both really helpful for different situations. So, anyways, that's a very simple detonator jump. It's a self-det jump out of this window, is how I would describe it, and you use it to get to that platform. That's just the very technical, simple stuff. To actually do it, it's pretty easy. What you want to do is you want to crouch jump out the window. I'm looking down so that you can see when I do it. And you want to self-det jump while you're doing a cross jump out that window. Then you want to hold A to go left. So I'm going to do this all in slow motion, each part. And, you know, before slow motion, do the crouch jump out the window. Like that. You'll know you'll get it right because you'll be able to maneuver to this box. If you ever just get that. The second thing is you're going to pair that crouch jump with a self-det jump out the window. Something like that generally. I mean, most of the time you'll do it the moment you do the crouch jump, so it'll look something like this more like. Yeah, doing it in slow motion sucks. Looks something like that. You'll generally be able to get to like this box out of that. And then, you know, holding A at the end of it to hook yourself left. Generally you'll do that so to where you oh, I did the switch too fast. Okay. We'll do that to where it's like this. Boom. Oh no, right, yeah. I'm doing it in slow motion, so I don't have to worry about my timing being completely wrong. Okay. And I'm doing something like that. You'll notice I'm trying to hold A to where I'm going flat before I actually exit the window. So, you know, being able to do the crouch jump to where it's like, whee. You get all that vertical momentum, and then you get that. We do fast motion. So you see the difference between how I jump. You kind of want the jump to be like that, where you're going to go in the pit. That's how I would describe it. And you want to pair it up. So I'm going to describe what happens if you screw up every aspect of it. So generally, if you make the cross jump too early or whatnot, whenever you pair it with the dead jump, you're just going to like go to that box. Or more accurately, what's going to happen is you're going to be posturing and you're going to fall in the pit. If you do it too late, you're not going to go anywhere off that. Or if you do that too late, you're just not going to have the velocity if you want to be going for that most of the time. And you can do it, but it ends up being kind of a different arc. And that's helpful in some situations. Generally, detonating it late's okay. Just detonating it too early is not a good idea. Later is generally better. So I was covering that one earlier, that high arc, because it's probably the most useful to start out with because of that sentry. Because it's going to help you deal with that sentry. But there's the other way that I did earlier, where you kind of do that with the self-det jump. You do it horizontally, and that one's a lot faster. You have a lot less hang time. But the downside is if there's a sentry gun ever right where it was, right there, you're going to get blasted and you're going to die. That's just what's going to happen. It's very hard to get any kind of D-track on that one if you're doing it like that in comparison to this, where if you do it high, you'll generally go farther in and you'll get the initial D-track on the sentry, so you won't get knocked back. But if you ever do get knocked back, you are screwed, boy, let me say, because you will land right there and you will die the sentry gun shooting non-stop. But there's a sentry gun that you need the low arc on. It is the sentry gun right here. Because if you do the high arc on the sentry gun right there, which is less common in pubs, by the way, more common in active game, you will generally not be able to get to it. I had to refresh my health there to get to it with the high arc. Most of the time it'll do something like that. Generally it won't kill you, but yeah. Low arc is better because with the low arc you can do something like this, and you can get on top of this box, and you're safe. It's the gun right there on top of this box, but you will also be sniped by literally everyone, and the engineer will shotgun you to death. So you want to make sure that you pick up the gun really quick. The gun right here will be wrangled, and so that low arc one is actually really good against that one because it gets you to this platform really fast. Or, like, I was gonna get you pretty close into it because the engineer is most likely gonna stand over here, and if you can spawn over there, you can snipe. So this one's so the low arc is more helpful in competitive situations. And there's also the other way around. The other way around is pretty simple. There is obviously a high arc version of that, which is a little bit harder because you want to hook in on that. It's a little bit harder because you've got a lower area that you can hit with it. But it's a little more useful because you're going to be defensively oriented. It's actually way easier to go out a window than it is to go into window, in my opinion. And out of the window you also have various options. Like, oh, you want to go over here and look really stupid and whatnot. You can do that one pretty easily. But it's one of those, if you screw it up, it's really sad. But going into the window is really funny because it generally shocks people here. And probably the funniest of them all is when we do this one, which is as soon as you go into the wrangled spot, it's not wrangled, and you're like, I want to kill a demo man that's right here, aka Sam. Just do that. Oh. Easy peasy. Works really well. You know, all that jazz. I'm not really the greatest person when it comes to pyro, but that's something that I never see anyone ever do, and hopefully you can incorporate that in your game because it completely changed how I play pyro on Upward clubs. And it made me run the detonator in gold for about 5 weeks before I left the team due to one of my mental episodes. And it's really cool looking too. I think Sketch will be proud of that jump because it just looks cool, and it's a really effective one. Why did I say something about Sketchic? I'm better than that dude anyways, or was. But that's a topic for some other things you'd have to ask me on my own. Anyways, next video coming up is the Sharpened Volcano Fragment King of Casual, whatever that mode is. Yeah, that. That thing, blah, blah. Who cares? Whatever. Who knows? Maybe I'll never release another video again. That's probably what's gonna happen, to be honest. Anyways, I'll see you some other time.